Hello, hello, hello. The baby's crying in the background. Y'all know I have a baby, so just hang tight. Baby is with daddy. Nothing is wrong with the baby. Baby is with daddy. We are all good. And let me share this out and then I will get started. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I've got the YouTube up so I can see comments here. And go. All right. Uh, Hello. Welcome to Love and Action's Daily Boost on this Crown Chakra Saturday. I am Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do. Uh, LIA Daily Boost. It is in the name, child. We follow the 7-day pillar challenge created by Papi Wata, the CEO of House of Mami Wata on Loved and Lovable Lane. And Love and Action Network is run by Andre Stiff, Andre in the Flow on all platforms. He is our CEO over at Love and Action Network. And so daily, we show up every day to help give you the tools to heal so that you can put your love in action. Okay? Okay. So let's dig into it because it's Saturday. It's a day of rest. It's a day of rest where we sort of relax. And I'm going to try to not be on. And I'm, again, the baby in the background, just get used to it. Daddy's the baby. Don't worry. Someone is watching the baby. No worries. Okay? No worries. So, and you can check out Love and Action Network at lovedandlovable.org, which we will visit later at the end of this. So we're going to start with a couple things that I just scrolled through and found on Instagram this morning that I wanted to point out, and then we are going to move into the crown chakra, and then we will do our 52-week content, and then we will do events, and then we will be skedaddling. Okay? Okay. Ready, set, here we go. We know how to share a screen. If you're watching this back on the Substack, you can see my screen. If you're listening on the podcast, you can find all of these things on my YouTube, or you can go to the. All right. So I'm going to share. I don't know if I'm sharing first. This one. Okay. So I loved this one because as I have talked about in previous streams, and as Dr. Flo talks about, and as Papi Wata talks about, we've really talked about how mental health support in the professional sense is often unaffordable and unachievable to people who are existing in poverty. And so it's beneficial. Love and Action Network stands in as a mental health peer support organization where we do not provide therapy, but we do provide tools, free tools to help you heal. So this post, mental health treatment, it says we often think it is therapy and medication, and it's an iceberg in the background, right? Like that's the tip of the tier, the tip of the tier. But it also is setting boundaries, mindfulness. This is underneath the water. Self-care habits, reframing evil thoughts, living with purpose, self-awareness, movement, learning to let go, building self-confidence, practicing self-compassion, deep breathing, eating nourishing meals, journaling, small daily habits that help move us forward, having a strong support system, meditation, and learning about mental health. I would also add to the building self-confidence and practicing self-compassion, that finding inner peace, right? As much as we can, which is what we've been talking about in the video week, is serenity, right? Is inner serenity, is our own serenity. Dr. Flo has talked about the 6 types of self-care. You can go back for streams and in the podcast and find information about that. But we at Love and Action Network, these are provided by our practitioners. We have at lovedandlovable.org/emotions, we have the ability to look at what your emotion is that day. So mindfulness, right? And self-awareness. The self-care habits, as I've already mentioned, Dr. Flo talks about the building self-confidence and self-compassion. Well, we have a whole bunch of master classes on those very things in reference to all things. And deep breathing. Papi Wata does breathing exercises on Sundays and to exhale. Small daily habits. Dr. Flo is doing 15-minute check-ins with VIP that wander by and offers some wonderful coaching, some dream coaching and clarity coaching to help us get clear in our missions and move our dreams forward, right? And so all of these things are helping and free here at Love and Action Network. And I encourage you, I would encourage you to take advantage of it. And once again, the baby is fine, y'all. They're just hungry. Okay. Your greatest strength, your greatest strength is your realness. The kind that makes fake people uncomfortable and the authentic weird. And I'm saying this today as a reminder to myself and a reminder to you that your realness, your authenticity is your greatest strength. You don't have to be anybody but you to be popular, right? And I mean, and you have to want to be popular to be popular. So you can start there. But the authenticity, not the performance of authenticity, but your real authenticity, your real authentic self, people will be inspired by it. People that recognize the authenticity, that are mirrors for authenticity, they will recognize it and they will stick by you. The people that are fake and performing their authenticity will move and find other people, right? And so this is just a reminder. Again, it's posted by Viola Davis, but um, it says that it is by Case Kenny, and maybe from a site called Her Empowering Mindset. But anyway, your greatest strength is your realness, the kind that makes fake people uncomfortable and the authentic inspired. And I certainly find a lot of inspired action, inspiration at Love and Action Network, not just because I'm a practitioner, but because the people in Love and Action Network really do inspire me to move forward. And they inspire me to be myself. They inspire me to speak up. So be a part of the community. Get as close as you want. All right, let's move into, sorry, crown chakra questions. So, as I've explained before, we have over 100 episodes walking through the chakras, and there are explanations on the majority of those episodes. Dr. Flo and I have moved to asking some reflection questions each day pertaining to each chakra. And you can go back and listen to those explanations. And we will be bringing something very simple from the House of Mami Wata to give you something physical to learn about the chakras if that's what you're interested in. Make sure you're hydrating, folks. I'm hydrating with, okay. So I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to read this little blurb at the top, and I'm going to choose what sticks out to me for questions, and I will read them, and then I will answer them, and we'll move into the beating. Okay. Okay. Reflecting on the crown chakra, also known as Sahasrara, involves exploring deep questions about your spiritual connection, purpose, and awareness. Here are some questions to guide your reflection. And again, I'm going to scroll and I'm just going to see what stands out to me. Today, purpose and meaning stands out to me, and this is number 3 on the list. What do I believe is my purpose in life? And how do I find meaning in daily experiences and challenges? What do I believe is the purpose of my, I think I read that the first time, but what do I believe is the purpose of my life? I believe the purpose of my life is to always have the 40,000-foot view and myself felt and grow in front of people in order to allow others to see and grow. That's what I believe is the purpose of my life. I believe that I am a gateway and a pillar. I believe that I am a facilitator and educator. And these are the purposes of my life, is to bring those things. And how do I find meaning in my daily experiences and challenges? I am constantly, like Dr. Flo, asking, what is beyond? What is beyond? What are we building new? Yes, we recognize that there are problems in this world. We recognize that there's trauma. We recognize that we need to. We recognize that, and we recognize that we need white supremacy, that we need to end. these societal challenges. However, we need to talk about what's so we need to point out problems, but we also need to talk about what comes after. What world are we building beyond? So that is how I find meaning in the experiences and challenges. Like, first of all, I'm a teacher. So a lot of things from my students, and I find it very gratifying. But I just we find a lot of meaning in the day based on my purpose. I know my purpose. I know my mission. I know the things that I'm doing on this, and that allows me to find a lot of meaning in daily mundane tasks. What is beyond this, right? How can we do this particular small, insular, petite task and change the game, right? And I only stood for a number of hours today, for my number of good ones that anyway, I don't know how to say that. Okay, to the beauty. Last day of Serenity, I want to remind you that this is a bring your own belief organization. God happens to be in this particular day 7 multiple times. You can replace God with whatever word makes you feel good. Uh, and this is from 52 Weeks of Consciousness Work by Melody, Disconnected with Love. And we read this daily in Love and Action Network, and the weekly themes with Anchor are discussions as we go the week. So, day 7. Oh, I see. God didn't promise a life free from problems. God promised peace if we put our trust in Him. I'm going to read that a different way. Oh, I see. Love didn't promise a life free from problems. We were just talking about this 2 seconds ago. Like that. God, sorry, love promised peace if we put our trust in it. Only love simply. There is peace in the center of that. Only love simply. There is peace in the center. And the prayer is serenity and peace are great gifts. I have a question there. Like, serenity and peace different? Serenity and peace different? Y'all let me know in the comments. Serenity and peace are great gifts. Higher power, help me remember to accept these gifts. Show each of us how much better life is and live through these blessings. Read that one more time. Serenity and peace are great gifts. Higher power, help me remember to accept these gifts. Show each of us how much better life is and live through these blessings. And live through these blessings. You're going to go to lovedandlovable.org. You're going to click Explore Our Network. Then you're going to click Events. Then you're going to click VIP Events. Okay, it's going to bring you into the Halo where you will see all of our events this week, which I will go over briefly. You can join the Halo for pop-up events, and you can also join us in the Telegram chats where we flare every time we go live. And that is all of our practitioners. Andre in the Flow, our CEO, Poppy Wata, the CEO of House of Mommy Wata, and me, Tara Priolo. I'm the owner of Tara Priolo Studio. Okay, so events. Tomorrow, Dr. Flo and I go live on Instagram for the for Daily Boost. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it for Daily Boost. Is this okay? Yes. All right. Great. Go live for Daily Boost on Instagram for the root chakra. And then Poppy Wata goes live on TikTok with Waiting Exhale. Then Monday through Wednesday, Dr. Flo is solo in Daily Boost, and he will be covering the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, and then the heart chakra. And then I am back Thursday through Saturday with the throat chakra, third eye chakra, and crown chakra. Mine are all at 1 p.m. Eastern. Stay tuned for Dr. Flo. I think he's considering changing the time so that he can hang out on certain things. So just stay tuned, which you will know if you join the Halo. Okay, you'll know. There are pop-up events in the Halo that you will only get if you are a member of the Halo, and you also get to check in. So even if you're not commenting, you will be able to check in and let us know that you were there. Okay. Uh, and the theme, I'm like, what else do I have to do? I'm all flustered because the thing cut off. So the theme of next week for Melody Beatty is passion. I feel like we're really going to enjoy this. So make sure you tune in tomorrow with Dr. Flo and I for events. And then we will, no, not for events, for the daily boost. I'm so flustered, y'all. For the daily boost and the root chakra, I am is the affirmation for tomorrow. And let us know who you are and maybe what you want to be. Okay. Okay. That is all for today. Continue to be anti racist, be safe, wear a mask, make good trouble, do good work. I love y'all hardcore. And I will see you tomorrow on Instagram. You're loved and lovable, and nobody can change that. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.